Before the achievements, before the celebrations, there's the work. Early mornings, late nights. Every challenge faced, every extra effort made.
Every victory starts with preparation.
We value leadership, resilience, and innovation. No victory without work. Because success isn't given, it's earned. Welcome to Adrian College.
Bulldog fans, remember to follow Adrian College TV on social media. For game highlights and campus events, you can catch it all on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, and X at Adrian College TV. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel to catch all our future streams live and support your Bulldogs.
Continue to take pride and learn from Asa Mahan's leadership today. Years of commitment to harnessing the power of creativity, ingenuity, community, and academic excellence.
I believe that if you get your degree here, the world is going to feel like it's shrinking.
students on the threshold of a magical time in your life. A time of significant growth and introspection, self-awareness, challenge, and great opportunity. A time that you will always look back on.
Adrian College is shaping the future of higher education and leading the way in innovation and excellence. Ranked first in most innovative schools and second in best value in undergraduate teaching in the Midwest by U.S. News and World Report, Adrian College is recognized for its commitment to innovation, quality education, and affordability. Offering 71 undergraduate programs, 13 graduate programs, and a 1-to-15 faculty-to-student ratio, our students receive personalized attention and a cutting-edge education. With state-of-the-art facilities, 10 academic institutes, and 50 competitive sports teams, Adrian fosters growth both inside and outside the classroom. From small class sizes to championship-level athletics, we provide the tools and experiences you need to succeed. Join a community that prioritizes your success. Start your journey with us, where your potential is realized. Discover Adrian College.
from the back end. Just shot it through traffic again. Sebastian Smith with the offensive play. Siskander fires from the blue line and just beats Morales clean. Not sure he saw it. Broken stick of the draw. Bulldogs will have a little 5-on-4 advantage here as the puck is loose, side of the net. Bulldogs come up with it. Playing back to the line, Strasky. Just got word we have some audio difficulties. I believe they are fixed now. Marley comes in from a sharp angle. Morales turns that one aside. No stick there in the corner for Red. Bulldogs come away with it. Bulldogs still with it. Smith in behind the net. Has Marley out front. Puck comes loose. Gajewski plays it, reverses it back. Sebastian Smith back to the line and Strasky. Strasky walks the line, takes the shot just over top of the net. Two sticks now in the corner. Nye had to weave his way through that. Now finally coming loose with it is Lucas Henry. Chipped out of the line by Brendan Walk. Lakers changing. Mott, a little bit of trouble with it, but does get back. Now Weidman plays cross ice. Strasky. Big hit there thrown by Wood. Whistle is for the offside as Nye a little shaken up. He's going to go off.
Looks like he's holding his arm. I think maybe his shoulder is a lot of discomfort, possibly popped out. It was a nasty hit. He got collected that puck and had his head down the whole entire way. And, I mean, good step by Wood there to finish his hit, make the right play.
Yeah, Wood comes in at 6'3", not a small customer. McLaughlin with it. Off the boards to Reimer. He chips it into Allen. Allen gets stick check, stays with it. Plays it back to the line, intercepted there by Walk. Walk cross ice, hit Pouliot, dumps it in. Bro gets there first, plays it up the boards under the stick of Jammer. Point shot there, turned aside by Straska. Allen comes away with that, dumps it in. On it is Jammer. Nice stop there from Carson Wood to avoid Jammer. Jammer does circle back and hit him. Allen pinches in. He throws his body. Puck comes free. Senti gets rubbed off by McLaughlin into the linesman. Hooking call there. The stick is still the midsection of Bro. No call. Dumped in. McLaughlin comes back with it. 4 minutes gone by in this opening period. Bulldogs with an early tally from Jonah Ziskander. Perfect curling weight as Mins gets there first. He gets checked by Lang. Puck comes off the boards back to Toth. He fires. Never got through. Chance for McLeod in the slot. Puck comes loose to Mins. That one's blocked away. Now to Reagan in behind the net. Back to the line. Ziskander fakes the shot. Now he takes. That one's blocked. Puck is loose. Nobody really saw it. Bulldogs come away with it. Reagan gets a poke check. Back to the line. Reagan still with it. Just goes off his stick. McLeod does regain control at center ice. McLeod backhands one to Mins, chips it in, goes off for a change. McLeod, his stick goes flying now. Now Cameron Hellman comes away with it. Makes Reagan miss at center ice. Hellman, slap shot. Quick release there. Straska had to be ready.
It's a big save by Traska there. That's not a difficult shot to save, especially with Hellman going left to right and then shooting that one back across the grain. Makes a nice glove save to get the whistle. But all dominant so far by the Bulldogs in the offensive zone.
Linesman once again didn't like what he see. We'll do it again. Gajewski and Hellman dig in. Hellman wins it right back. Collard, cross shot, turned aside by Traska easily. Back to the blue line. Bernarski, he shots. That one's deflected. Hellman tries to find Varwick. Tip shot right in the slot. That was Hellman once again. You can see why these Hellman brothers are 1 and 2 in points for the Lakers. Well, Smith has it. Sebastian Smith weaving his way through center ice. Still has it. Finally does get poke checked by Senti to the corner. Smith takes a check. Gajewski. Saucer pass to Mott, settles it down. Shot, that one's blocked. That time Ethan Hellman on the block. Mott retreats to center ice. Gajewski spins, fires, turns it in. Line will go off, minus Sebastian Smith. Keeps the pressure on. Senti does a nice job walling him off. Weidman off the bench. He lays a hit. Puck comes loose to Smith. Smith leaves it there, shot just wide. Belzil, now a chance right out in front, left alone. Belzile leaves it for Weidman. Now spinning away is Henry. Henry getting hounded. Takes a trip there, no call on the play. Referee's letting them play. Back to the line, McLaughlin. Cross ice to Bro. Bro with a nice move. Tried to chip it to McLaughlin. Thaler got in the way with that. On to Calloway. He loses it. Taken back in on his own is Henry. Bulldogs stay on side. Plays it towards his bench. A lot of guys on the ice. Referees once again let that one go. As Weidman and DeCalloway clear. DeCalloway circling the net, plays it to McLaughlin. McLaughlin fakes the shot, fakes it again. I was just going to dump this one back in. DeCalloway takes a cross check, takes another one. Wood on the defense, now a cross ice pass. Bro pops over his stick, plays it in deep to Jammer. Jammer backhands this one to the center. McLaughlin pokes that one in as the Bulldogs get another change. Wood to Lang. Nice pass to Thaler. Thaler dumps it far corner. On it is Husted. Bro speeds around him. Glove down here at center ice by Belagna. Nice stick check there by Allen. As Allen comes away, sharp angle. Elects to reverse. Still going with speed. Finally does get poke checked. It goes right to Toth. Toth down to Jammer. Jammer more time than he thought. Plays it to Ziskander at the line. To Toth. Toth. Slower shot through. Never got there. Bulldogs stay with it. Just off the stick of Reimer behind the net. Jammer with it. Jammer centers to Allen. Back to Toth. Toth takes the shot, then fires. Jammer one times that one. That one's blocked. Then cleared directly out of play. Lakers won't be able to change. Big cheer as Belagna gets hit late by Jammer. Bulldogs keeping this offensive zone pressure.
And they're doing a great job right now of cycling that puck down low, and eventually when the Laker forwards that are supposed to be up by the points sink down to help, leaves the points wide open, and you see a couple of shot opportunities, and Toth had a few that were blocked, so did Ziskander. But I mean, overall, Bulldogs right now doing a great job of being able to move that puck from low to high and then get man in front of the net.
Dig in right to the right of Morales. Kicked out is Husted. Maybe just a warning. Did see early in the year the face-off violation right here at the AIA. The linesman really doesn't like what he sees. Parking at the Laker forwards. Finally does drop it. Now it comes to Mins. Mins shot. Puck is loose right in front. Reagan tied up there, and there will be a call. So the Bulldogs will head to the power play. Just over 8 minutes gone by in this one.
Yeah, that's one that Husted honestly had to do because Reagan had a grade A opportunity. That puck just sitting right at the top of the crease, and it was basically all him. And it was just a tie up right in the hands, and Reagan not able to get anything on a shot or even collect that puck. So the Bulldogs find themselves on the power play trying to extend their lead.
Callaway digs in against Hellman. Sort of a tie-up draw. Puck comes back to the line, Strasky. Lines Mins. Mins gets it back. Callaway below the red line for the Bulldogs. Strasky to Mins. Mins takes a shot. That one never got through. Looked like it was blocked in front by Allen. Mins again. Off his stick. Finds to Callaway. Cross ice pass to Gajewski, trying to set up that one-timer. Nice stick by Hellman.
Good PK by the Hellman boys. Starting that PK off, and you can tell that they're a little bit passive-aggressive in a sense where they're going to take down all the lanes and kind of just keep the action on one side. That's what you want to do on the penalty kill, is just keep everything to the outside. Don't let those cross-ice passes go through or anything towards the net.
Scramble draw once again. Bulldogs come away with it again. Mins again. Backhands it off the board. Strasky finds Gajewski. Skate to stick. Whiffs on it. Now a chance to clear by Henry, and he does. Strasky behind his net. He's going to take this one himself. Still going, dumps it in. Lang pressures him. Strasky loses it for a second. Lang plays it around the boards. Smith at the blue line. To Jammer. Bulldogs get this power play one lineup on as Jammer throws a little reverse hit on Lang, who's not a small customer. Shot towards the net. Rebound is there. Jammer and Reagan trying to get it through. Unsuccessful, and that one's cleared by Collard.
Like that shot selection, though, from Reimer. He didn't really have much of an angle, so he just fired one right off the pad, and that rebound was just sitting there, but Bulldogs not able to get a stick on it.
30 seconds to go. McLaughlin with it. Leaves it for Smith. Smith, a nifty move. Smith shoots off a leg and into the corner. Jammer first there. Off the boards to McLaughlin. Passes it to Reimer. Reimer looks like he wants to shoot. Digs in, cross ice to Smith. Smith will shoot, scores! Sebastian Smith from an acute angle puts the Bulldogs up 2-0.
I mean, you mentioned it, that Reimer was just patiently waiting, and what I love about Smith is he actually leaves that zone to pick up speed, and it's because of the small goaltending height of Morales that those corners are open. And I mean, you can tell that Morales didn't even go down. He was just immediately up, but it was the speed of the shot from Smith that beats Morales upstairs. Bulldogs up by 2.
Lakers try to get something going north. It's been all Bulldogs in the first half of this period. Ziskander plays it off the boards to Toth. Ziskander gets it back off his stick. Just flips this one high, avoids all the rafters, and actually bounces the Bulldog way. Nice play there by Wood. Big slash there on Weidman. And a late call. Bulldogs are going to head back to the power play, it looks like.
I think actually Wyman's going to get a penalty himself. Thought that maybe a Laker was going to get called for that slash, but it was the retaliatory slash from Wyman that sends him to the sin bin. So we asked for opportunities for the Lakers to find themselves back in the game since they've been dominating that first 10 minutes. Here's the chance now on the power play.
Referees never get the first one, always the second one in those types of things. And Weidman, big penalty killer here for the Bulldogs, will sit. See how they work around that. No problem so far. Face-off one, shot the length of the ice. Wood has it. Jammer's stick gets flung out of his hands. Bulldogs are a little bit short-handed here as Jammer goes right to the bench smartly, and Smith steps up. Puck is played in. Ziskander around. Wood keeps it in. Nice pressure there by Callaway. Puck comes loose to center ice. Now Hellman goes out wide. Stops. Plays it back to his brother Hellman. Hellman shoots. No problem there. Straska turns that one aside. Hellman tries to hit Wood. Coming across the center of the ice off his stick. Bulldogs will send it the length of the ice. Morales out to play it. McLeod pressuring them. Now Lang with it. Leaves it back for Henry. Henry hits Husted. Husted chips it off the boards and in. Mott fires that one around. Nice skate play there to keep it in by Pouliot. Puck comes to the line, stays in. Husted. Nice pass and gets it right back. Husted cross ice pass off a skate. Puck comes loose, side of the net. A little bit of a lucky bounce there for the Lakers. Never really got to the net. 30 seconds to go. Behind his net, Balagna. Leaves that one and Husted again. Husted back to Henry. Henry leaves that one. Long range shot. Goes way wide. Husted. Shot comes through. Easy save there from Straska. Back to the line. Husted Nobody near him. Walks in, shoots. Big block there from Mott. Comes from his defensive position. Now Weidman in behind the D. He's all alone from DeCallaway. Blake Weidman shot. Saved by Morales with the blocker. As Weidman looked to get his team leading 19th goal. See if we can turn back to that save later in this one as a game saver right now. Another chance here. Weidman almost got his second breakaway of the shift. Backhands this one, nobody with him, and now McLaughlin steps in. Finally, the Lakers do control it. Puck comes loose. Almost Reimer with a chance, and now 3 wide are the Lakers. Bernarski from a sharp angle. Stick to side and out of play. 6:36 to go in this first period. Stay connected with all the action by following @AdrianCollegeTV on social media. From game highlights to campus events, we've got you covered. Don't miss a moment. Follow @AdrianCollegeTV today.
Wyman is such a sneaky player because he's got the ability just to sneak behind the defense of the opposite team. We've seen so much this year of him giving odd-man rushes or breakaways because of that skill.
Right off the draw, Bulldogs are going to head to the power play. Looked like Gajewski got tripped up. It's going to be Ethan Hellman for interference. Bulldogs look to extend this one.
That's a call that you normally don't see being made. Is off the draw most of the time. You kind of like just rub off the guy that you're next to, kind of just to delay for the defense to be able to get a couple of shots off. But luckily for the Bulldogs, the officials actually call that one, and now they're back on the power play trying to extend their lead even more.
Hellman gets kicked out once again. Varwick comes in, does a nice job on the draw. Bulldogs do come away with it. Right off the boards to Gajewski. Gajewski takes a long-range shot, tipped in front, scores! I believe Keegan DeCallaway got that one. He gets his 12th of the year. Bulldogs extend the lead to 3.
Just getting people in front of the net, and again, this shot's going up high, so what Morales has to do is stay up on his feet the whole entire way, and this one is tipped by DeCallaway's stick, and then it goes off of his own toe and makes into the net. They're discussing right now if it was too high of a stick for that tip, but it wasn't, and the Bulldogs only take 8 seconds, find themselves with about another power play goal.
Definitely close, but it did look like on our replay was below the crossbar. Bulldogs now 2 for 2 on the power play. Husted takes a shot from Marley. Bulldogs come away with it. Smith goes wide on Lang. Smith still protecting the puck. Plays it back to the line, Strasky. He shoots, that one goes wide. Gajewski on it. Centering pass to Smith, makes a nice move. Spins, fires, blocker that one to the corner. By Morales. Strasky with a nice move. Gajewski plays it in between the skate. Husted, Mott walks in, he shoots. That one stopped by Morales. Little rough stuff after the whistle by Marley and Lang.
Again, Bulldogs doing a great job in the offensive zone, which they've done so well so far in this game, and that's just moving that puck from low to high and getting players in front of the net, just causing Morales to not be able to see. When you're that small of a goaltender, it's really hard to be able to see those pucks from the point when they're coming in, when you got players just towering over you in a sense where you're trying to look around and there's just no chance for you to be able to see any of those.
Bulldogs win the face-off. Puck does come due center ice. Reagan with it. Cash Reagan leaves that one just out of the reach of Strasky. Gets pressured by Kelly. Now Reagan, nice move at center ice. Tries to go around Wood. Hits him on the way, and that's just going to be covered up by Morales.
What I've noticed also from Morales is that he's a little bit more deeper in his net. Sometimes goalies play a little bit more aggressive when you kind of see that blue paint right now. Well, they'll play outside of that and kind of cut down the angles, but as you watch this game further on, you can tell that Morales actually stays a little bit deeper in his net, just trying to stay sound and be able just to block it with his body.
Linesman once again This time the Bulldogs get kicked out. Mins comes in. Scramble draw, one back. Thaler. Nice touch pass there. Hits Kelly off his skate. Just to stop and wait for it. Puck comes loose, and McLaughlin. Looked a little bit offside. Reagan, the near side, just gone in a little bit ahead of McLaughlin. 5:07 to play in the opening period.
Yeah, that was because McLaughlin stopped skating. He instead was trying to pass that one off his backhand, but took a look and then realized that the play wasn't open. And by the time that he started skating again, Reagan went offsides.
Face-off won by the Bulldogs. Weidman right in, his shot's blocked. Throw from a sharp angle. That one's tipped on the way. Turned aside by Morales. Puck is kept in at the line for a second, and now they say it does come out. We get another whistle right in front of the Laker bench.
It was a really close one. I thought for sure Bro was able to get to that one in time. But I guess Allianson saw something different.
Callaway digs in once more. Terpstra for the Lakers. Scramble draw once again. All 6 forwards in there. Callaway comes up with it. Backhands it in. Big hit there by Weidman as he leveled his man. Weidman once again throwing his weight around. Bulldogs come away with it. McLaughlin walks in, fires, and shot saved by Morales. The physicality starts. Caller has the Callaway in a headlock. Fans of the AIA love this.
Yeah, I don't know what team this is, but whatever team is to our left are doing a great job of just being so loud. It's awesome to watch. When Hellman was in the box earlier for that penalty that he took, he was starting to jab with a couple of them, and they were giving him the business. And especially after the Bulldogs scored 8 seconds in, they were pointing at him the whole entire way as he did a shame of walk back to his bench.
Yeah, packed house here. You can see along the boards on your screen. A lot of fans in attendance this Thursday night. As Toth dumps this one in. On it is Jammer. Him and Lang collide. Puck comes free. Hellman plays to his brother. Now big hit thrown again by Toth. Hellman stays on his feet. Yet another whistle. The puck went into the bench.
We talked about in the pre-show of what Adrian was going to be able to do to stop the Hellman boys, and I mentioned it in that they're going to take away that time and space, and that's exactly what Toth did right there. He noticed that there possibly could have been a nice play off of that, and he just took the body instead of the puck, and turned out to be a whistle.
One of the few offensive zone faceoffs here for the Lakers comes to Lang. Lang short of a shot pass. That one goes wide. Lakers still with it. Trying to get it towards the net. Now Allen. He's going to take it himself. Makes Hellman miss. Now Cameron Hellman rides him off. It's going to be offside. Delayed offside. The Lakers touch up. Cameron Hellman then gets hooked. The Bulldogs will head to the penalty kill as Allen will sit 2 minutes for hooking.
Yeah, that's an easy call for the referees. And Allen was moving his boots all over the place, collecting that puck from behind his net, but eventually lost it right by the Meyer logo in center ice. And on the back check, he unfortunately just didn't get any stick, all hands instead. And the Lakers 0 for 1 so far have another chance to climb themselves back in this hockey game.
Goal here could go a long way. Lineman once again. We've kicked out Weidman this time. Sebastian Smith will come in to take it. Wins it clean. Back to Mott. Mott gets pressured. Gets it to the line over the stick. And out to center ice. Malagna retreats all the way back right in front of Morales. Leaves it for Henry. Henry uses his speed, chips it in. Mott first on it, fires it around the boards, comes to Husted. Husted back, shot comes through right into the crest and held by Traska.
The problem that I noticed so far, with Grand Valley's power play is they got the speed, but when they dump that puck in, it's Adrian's weak side defenseman that's sinking down so far that he's going to be the first one to collect that puck, and most of the time it's just an auto clearance. That last play was a good play on the blue line to keep that puck in, which Grand Valley needs to do a lot more here so they get better opportunities.
28 seconds gone by. Head coach Lamb throws we believe the first unit out, has both Hellman brothers. As Cameron digs in for the faceoff. Wins it back to the line. Tall air. Back to Wood. Wood takes a long-range shot. Don't know if it ever got there. Puck is still loose, side of the net. Comes to Jammer off his midsection. Leaves it there, and that's sticked. I'm going to say no high stick. Regardless, it does get the length of the ice to Callaway on Wood. Wood shields the puck away. Callaway does get a stick. Wood still has it. Dumps it in off the end boards. On it is Walk. Walk leaves it for Tall air. Bro gets there first, sends it around the boards. Minute gone by here. Lakers power play.
Lakers right now just need to get set up in the zone and be able to move that puck around. Right now, once they get set up, they're just immediately taking a shot and losing the rebound battle.
Walk leaves it for Hellman. This is Cameron Hellman. Leaves it for his brother, shoots it off the Hoagie sign. Bulldogs 30 seconds away. Tall air walks in, fakes the shot. Ziskiner, nice job blocking that lane. Tall air again, fans on it. Ziskiner gets it to the line and out. Wood could not corral it. Only 20 seconds to go. So Wood is going to retreat behind his net. Weidman not afraid to pressure. Gets it to Terpstra. Terpstra. Ziskiner tried to step into him. Terpstra. Ziskiner got the worst of it. That one cleared down the ice. Lang leaves that one and then takes a hit from Smith. Lang dumps it in, one more time. Mott and him collide behind the net. Bulldogs come away with it. Gajewski has trouble with it there. Puck comes free to Strasky. He loses it now, and Terpstra dumps it back in. Traska comes out to play it. To Mott behind the net. Strasky off the boards. Gajewski hits Reimer in stride. Reimer doesn't get center ice, but does chip it in. Marley gets there first. Marley leaves it for Reimer. Reimer plays it to Gajewski, who gets walled off. Gajewski does get it back. Reimer with it. Spins away. Reimer in front, pass, one too many. Looked like Gajewski was tied up there as Marley tried to get it to him. Gajewski off his stick and in. Marley and Reagan. Delayed penalty here coming to the Lakers. 30 seconds to go. Reagan leaves it for Mins. Weren't on the same page and touched up here by Husted.
It's going to be a too many men call going to the Lakers. They try to change all five, but Bulldogs were able to corral that puck quickly and throw it up to the blue line. So one of the Lakers actually decided to stay on the ice, and they didn't realize on the bench, and all five went. So it turned out just to be too many men.
Brendan Walk will sit. To Callaway. Digs in against Hellman. Face-off one back by the Lakers, and they're going to go. Cameron Hellman just chips this one down right onto Traska. Leaves it for Mins. 15 seconds to go in the first period. Mins races to center, plays it off the boards. 10 seconds to go. Mins takes a check, stays with it. Back to Strasky. Across to Gajewski. Gajewski with 3-2. Stick breaks. And that will do it for the opening period of play. Coach Gary Estalos, you'd think, would like to really mark this one down as a very good period for the Bulldogs. Controlling play. Only negative probably be the two penalties, but the penalty kill is up to the task as they will head to the locker room with a 3-0 lead.
They did a great job coming out with a lot of fire and pretty much dominating that whole entire first period. They did a great job of just controlling that puck in the offensive zone saw before that sometimes they had struggles of just going into the zone and immediately bringing the puck back out, but it was the overall just constant pressure from the Bulldogs that is wearing down this Lakers team right now.
Bulldogs 3 goals in that opening period, starting it off with Jonas Ziskander getting his first of the year from Smith. Smith followed it up, one from himself. Eli Reimer got an assist on that one. Then Keegan DeCallaway on the power play again from Gajewski and Strasky has the Bulldogs up 3-0 after 1 period of play. Looks like the football team's right beside us with how many people there are. The whole section is taken up. But if you're Grand Valley State, you got a first-year head coach in Ben Lamb. What adjustments are you looking for after a period you basically got dominated by?
I think it all starts in the defensive zone, and that's winning that puck battles. It was a lot of just losing puck battles and losing your guys mostly too. And I would also say probably with the Lakers sinking down is leaving the points wide open. So maybe I would adjust to stay at just a complete man-on-man. Just stay on your guy the whole entire time. And yes, the Bulldogs have a lot of skill, but you're going to have to rely on your defense to be able to break up the skill guys from the Bulldogs.
And then for the Bulldogs, really just kind of play the same way they've been playing. They're 2 for 2 on the power play. Really have dominated 5-on-5 as well. And even on the penalty kill, they haven't given up much. It says they are credited with 9 shots. It didn't feel like that. Felt like Peyton Traska made the saves he should have, and really no high danger chances for Grand Valley State after 1 period of play. Bulldogs will look to hammer this one away here as we go into the second period. Bulldogs with a 14-9 shot advantage, 3-0 goal advantage where it matters. Take a step aside with the players, head to the first intermission. Bulldogs 3, Lakers 0 on ACTV.
Bulldog fans, remember to follow Adrian College TV on social media. For game highlights and campus events, you can catch it all on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, and X at AdrianCollegeTV. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel to catch all our future streams live and support your Bulldogs.
The Adrian College Media Production House provides opportunities for students to learn and grow live on the airwaves, just like Matt Kibbe.
I've gotten a chance to create a relationship with coaches and teams and learn more from people instead of trying to teach myself something. Got an opportunity to expand my knowledge of sports, hone in on my skills as a broadcaster, learn about equipment in different ways. You get more of a connection with professors as well.
Providing opportunities, growing leadership. The Adrian College Media Production House. Thanks for tuning in.
You stand today, students, on the threshold of a magical time in your life. A time of significant growth and introspection, self-awareness, challenge, and great, great opportunity. A time that you will always look back on.
This is the Arrington Bookstore at Adrian College, the place to get game day ready, represent your clubs and organizations, and be Bulldog proud. With a wide selection of merchandise and a smile at every visit, stop by inside the Kane Student Center to pick up your Adrian College wares and make it another great day to be a Bulldog.
Welcome to Adrian College, where we believe in educating both the heart and the mind. With over 100 innovative academic programs and 10 cutting-edge institutes, you'll find a path that's right for you. Join our vibrant community of over 50 athletic teams and discover why we're recognized as a U.S. News & World Report Most Innovative Institution. Adrian College, where passion meets purpose. Your future starts here.
I'm a special ed social worker. And I'm a third-year public affairs major.
I'm an action filmmaker.
Jevi is like a consolidated platform where I could have focused information in a couple swipes.
You can be another small voice that adds to a beautiful space. That's what I'm here for.
One-on-one battles lead to unit battles, which lead to team battles, and then a big victory at the end. Nothing different today than what you do every day, all right? Love you guys. Win on three. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Let's go.
Hi, I'm Aubrey Morgan, the current student government president here at Adrian College. I chose Adrian College because of the campus size. Campus feels like a fun, energetic community where everyone knows each other. If you want to see what Adrian has to offer for you, you can schedule an in-person visit at adrian.edu/campus-visit.
Adrian College is a pinpoint like no other. With our 77 undergraduate degrees, 47 majors, and 21 broad fields of study, Adrian has a one-of-a-kind, hands-on learning experience for everyone. Do you want to visit the campus of Adrian College in person? Visit adrian.edu/campus-visit. Again, that's adrian.edu/campus-visit. Come take in the beautiful facilities at Adrian College for yourself.
Before the achievements, before the celebrations, there's the work. Early mornings, late nights. Every challenge faced, every extra effort made.
Every victory starts with preparation.
We value leadership, resilience, and innovation. No victory without work. Because success isn't given, it's earned. Welcome to Adrian College.
Ready to elevate your game? At Adrian College, our athletes strive for excellence on and off the field. Get involved in over 50 student clubs and organizations where your passions meet purpose. With innovative programs and personalized learning, our academics are designed to ignite your future. Experience vibrant student life, where community and connection shape your college journey. Adrian College, where you belong. Apply today and become part of the Bulldog family.
Adrian College is a private liberal arts institution known for its diverse academic programs, strong emphasis on experiential learning, vibrant campus life, and commitment to fostering a supportive community. Want to visit Adrian College for yourself? Visit our website at adrian.edu/campus visit.
these students who have worked so hard to achieve what so many never achieve. This evening you join the select company of people who hold a baccalaureate degree or a master's degree. You join a privileged group of individuals, a minority of persons in this country, and an even smaller fraction from around the world who have had both the opportunity to pursue higher education and the intelligence, discipline, and determination to reach this goal. You should be very proud.
I will unquestionably miss being an Adrian College Bulldog. I will miss the pink flowers that light up the campus each spring, the dining halls that prompt exchanges of, "How's your day been?" after a long day of classes, and the sporting events that fill students with pride. I will miss the way this campus instantly feels like home each time I set foot on that Bulldog Mile.
Ready? 1, 2, 3.
If there was one word I was going to use to describe the communication arts program at Adrian College, it would be unique. Students find themselves on the radio, in front of and behind the camera, and directing their own programs. Students learn in a personalized environment that sets them up for a world of opportunities. Are you ready for your moment in the limelight? Learn more about the Rush Communications Center and Adrian College's communications program by visiting adrian.edu today.
One-on-one battles lead to unit battles, which lead to team battles, and then a big victory at the end. Nothing different today than what you do every day, all right? Love you guys. Win on 3. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Let's go.
Welcome back to the Arrington Ice Arena. Bulldogs leading the Grand Valley State Lakers 3-0 behind a dominant first period of action. Bulldogs 2 for 2 on the power play. Then Jonah Ziskiner, first career goal, minute and 29 seconds into this one to get it started. Bulldogs will have a minute and 33 of power play time. What are you looking to see differently here from the Lakers, as this is probably a must-kill?
You said it perfectly. It's a must-kill, and you got a fresh sheet of ice, too, so the puck is going to be zipping around. But I really liked what the Hellman boys were doing at that first power play and being able to shut down at the top part of that umbrella that the Bulldogs roll with on the power play. So it's going to be an important minute 33 here to get the kill and get some momentum for the Lakers if they want to claw themselves back into this hockey game. This is a huge second period for them.
Yeah, the Lakers definitely need the next goal in this one. See what head coach Ben Lamb drew up. The intermission, like we mentioned, minute 33 on the clock for the Bulldogs power play. Behind a too many men on the ice penalty late in that first period of play. Really nothing went well for the Lakers in that opening period. Let's flip the script in the second. The Hellman brothers will line up on defense once again. Keegan DeCalloway for the Bulldogs. One back by Hellman. Sent down the length of the ice as Allen dumps, I believe that was Balagna into the Bulldog bench. Strasky finds Gajewski. Gajewski with a nice move between the legs. Shot towards the net. And a big hit there into the crease. Referee's arm is up. Looks like it's going on the Lakers.
Yeah, it was a pure cross check right to the back of the Callaway. One of the boxes. Balagna. I mean, it was a pure cross check. I'm happy that they didn't call it against the Callaway because he literally was defenseless the whole entire way through. He kind of just tumbled into the netminder. And the Bulldogs, not even with a greater opportunity, the 5-on-3, you would love to score here at least once or twice.
Chance to put this one to bed early. A lengthy 5-on-3. Callaway gets kicked out. Allen steps in. 1:12 seconds of 5-on-3 time, barring a goal. Bulldogs win the draw, have possession. Strasky back to the line, Gajewski. Strasky walks in, plays it down off the boards to Callaway, to Gajewski. Min's open, looks like he wants the one-timer. Strasky to Callaway. Callaway still with it, gets checked. Strasky, one-time shot, Gajewski, big save there. Morales stops that one.
It's a classic dice is what I like to call it, is a power play for the 5-on-3. You got four guys basically and then a bumper in the middle, and Gajewski was basically waiting that whole entire time. You played on that right side, a little pass and catch, and then you throw it on the opposite side of Gajewski for a one-timer.
Bulldogs control the face-off again. Gajewski walks in to Strasky. Gajewski looked like he wanted to one-time it. He's in his skates. Mins back to Gajewski. To Strasky. Fakes the one-timer. Down to Callaway. Shot fanned on it. Tried to get it back door to Mins. Comes to Gajewski. To Mins. 20 seconds to go in the 5-on-3. Strasky walks in. He takes a shot. Big save. Morales rebound. I don't think Mins got that one on net. Given away at the line. Gajewski walks in. Shot just over top of the net. 10 seconds to go in the 5-on-3. Sent the length of the ice by Brendan Kelly. Brendan Walk will exit the penalty box. So the Lakers kill off the 5-on-3. Still 45 seconds to go in the Balagna cross-checking penalty. McLaughlin skates this one to center ice. Leaves it for Reimer. Reimer chips it off the boards to himself. Back to the boards off McLaughlin. Cross to Smith. Smith tried to hit Reimer. Nice play there by Senti to step it up.
As Senti read that play all the way through, he kind of just read the eyes of Smith and knew he was going to try to go cross ice and broke up that play beautifully.
Only 10 seconds to go in the power play. McLaughlin takes it himself. Leaves that one to nobody in particular. Reimer does save it. Back down to Jammer. Puck is cleared, and the Lakers, they're going 0 for 2 in the penalty kill in the first. Kill off a lengthy 5-on-3. Now they look to get something going in the offensive end. Pass off the boards. McLeod left that one for Marley, who overskates it. Hellman loses it to Jammer. Jammer still with it. Gets the line, passes it to Marley. Marley back down to Jammer. One-touch pass right in front. McLeod could not reach it. Puck is at the line. Marley kicks it back in. Bernarski leaves that one, and here's Ethan Hellman. Hellman gets checked by Toth. He rides him into the boards, causing a turnover. Now Henry by himself. Passes it to nobody off the skate of Weidman. Comes to Red. Red throws it towards the net off the stick of Weidman. Comes to the line. Red keeps it in. Hellman chops that one down out of midair. Tried to get it to his brother. Puck comes around the boards to McLeod. Over his stick and Vernarski's stick. Balagna retreats. Gives it away to McLeod. McLeod dumps it in. Weidman was in early. Delayed offside. Pass. Weidman picks it off. Weidman spins off a check. Husted leaves it for Pouliot. To Walk. Walk chips it into space. Pouliot chips it in behind the net. Husted Off the boards, Belegna. One-touch pass, never saw Weidman. Second breakaway of the night, Blake Weidman. In on net, Deeks, but another big save by the netminder, Morales, as Weidman 0 for 2 on breakaways. Lang throws it to the center. Sticked away by Mott, and he's going to join the rush. Another stick check there, this time by Lang. And finally, the Lakers with possession and give it away once again. Strasky hits Mins. Mins leaves it there. In is Reagan. Reagan leaves it. Shot blocker to side. Puck comes free. Nice pass between the legs of Mins. Henry's away. In behind Mott. Henry leaves it for Wood. Wood shot. Big save there by Traska. Trying to clear. Bulldogs can't. Now Henry from a sharp angle. That one's blocked by Mott. Scramble forward right behind Traska. Henry still has it. Now finally intercepted by Mins. Mins gets to center ice and dumps it in. Morales tries to stop it. Can't do so. Allen will get there first. Nice pass, middle of the ice. Just out of the reach of Kelly. McLaughlin back on it for the Bulldogs. Bulldogs up to 20 shots, 25 minutes in. 6 of them coming already in this period. McLaughlin barking out instructions. Finds Allen. Allen backhand saucer to Jammer. Jammer plays it to space. Reimer to Allen, one-touch pass. Misses the net. Puck comes free to Reimer. Reimer spins away from a check, tries to get it to McLaughlin. McLaughlin keeps it in for now to Allen. Allen gets suplexed down. Reimer still has it. Eli Reimer. Puck goes off his skate. A big hit there by McLaughlin. Hellman collide. Body's all over the place as Bro with it. He's going to take it himself. Ryan Bro weaves his way through the defense. It's poke check there. Taken away. Bernarski leaves it for Pouliot. Pouliot with a nice move. Pouliot throws it towards the net. Nobody out front. Smith back on it. Sebastian Smith chips it to space. In a race with Husted, just chips this one down and out. Finds Gajewski. Gajewski in behind the defense. Big save Morales. Rebound loose. Scores! Keegan to Callaway all alone in front. Bulldogs 4, Lakers 0.
Yeah, this almost seems just like a hope play, but Gajewski able to get behind the defense, and it's Marley that's able to collect that rebound. And again, it's just the turnovers from Grand Valley. That last 5 minutes or so, they just coughed up a bunch of turnovers that led to chances. Wyman had the opportunity on the breakaway, couldn't get it, and finally able to strike gold as the Bulldogs able to get their first one in this period, 4-0.
Yeah, excuse me, that was Luke Marley getting his 8th of the year. I don't think he's going to get an easier one than that. Wide open net by himself. Bulldogs up 4-0. The Lakers look for answers. This one's dumped in. Ziskinder back first. Leaves it for Toth. Toth spins away from pressure. Leaves it for Ziskinder. Ziskinder looking for another stretch pass. Weidman in behind the D once again. Weidman stops. Takes a hit. Still with it. Weidman. Puck comes free. Strasky somehow saves it. Now they're going to say it dead. Exit the zone. Now the Lakers regroup. Belegna. Nice pass. Chipped in. Hughes is after it. Hughes hits Strasky to the boards. Mott with a nice play to Gajewski. Reverse back in. Strasky finds Mott off the boards to Marley. Nice one-touch pass to Callaway's away. Keegan to Callaway weaves his way in. Still has it. Tried to look for Marley to get his second. Unsuccessful, and now Marley takes a penalty. Bulldogs will be back shorthanded once again.
That's a good call by the ref. The close one didn't see it. He had his hand over his face as he almost got slashed. But the back referee saw that Marley Just got a little too handsy with the Laker behind the net. And again, Lakers trying to get back into this hockey game. They had their chances so far in the second period, a lot more than what they did in the first, and this power play needs to create some type of momentum at least, and hoping for a goal for them.
Weidman wins the draw, comes behind the net, scramble for it. Puck comes free to Bro, gets it to the line and out. Walk, it's Weidman. Referee says no offside now, and now Blake Weidman slaps that one down the ice. Morales stops it up behind the net. Carson Wood. It's Thaler, now back to Wood. Wood guides it towards the net. Nice power move from the corner. Hellman right back to Wood. Wood takes a shot right into the glove of Traska for the stop.
McLaughlin does a great job there.
Ready to explore your Adrian future? Scholarship Day lets admitted students tour campus, meet faculty, and earn a renewable scholarship. Register now at adrian.edu/admissions/visit-campus/scholarship day today.
And last one, McLaughlin did a great job of clearing the front of the net, so Traska was able to see that puck all the way through.
Husted. Off the boards, back to the line. Balagna wants to shoot, defers, gets it back. Balagna again, defers again. Husted walks in, back to Balagna. Balagna tiptoeing the line, plays it just out of the reach of Henry. Henry plays that one with a high stick. Face-off's going to come out. Don't look very organized on this power play.
Now, in the first period, they were not taking their time at all and just shooting the puck at any moment that they had. And in that last little bit, they had the opportunities. You had traffic in front of the net, but you're electing just to pass it off, and eventually pass goes errant and now withdraw outside of the zone.
Face-off one down the ice by Jammer. Just slapped that one. Back on it, Weidman pressuring. Walk. Takes it himself, plays it to space, and Hellman. Hellman back to the line. Hellman plays catch with Wood. Wood takes a long-range shot. That one goes just wide. Hellman gets it off the end boards and scores. Ethan Hellman, that's why he's got 22 goals, make it 23 as he gets the Lakers on the board.
So smart play by him as this one's going to bounce off the end board, and the boards here are a little bit bouncy, and Hellman's going to immediately pick this one up, realizing that Traska's moving to his left, thinking he's going to go around the net, but instead Hellman goes back to his forehand and goes off of Traska's skate and into his own back of the net. Lakers find themselves back into this hockey game, only down by 3.
Looked like he was the only one who knew he scored. Smart play there from Hellman. Like you said, right back in the game. They have another chance here right off the draw. Lakers come in 3 wide. Pouliot takes the shot just over top of the net. There was room up there. See if the Lakers can get going as that shot, I believe it husted in a sensitive area. McLeod chips that one to Mins. Mins dumps that one in. Reagan gets there first. Lakers playing with 4 guys for a second there. Reagan gets pressured. Backhand, no-look pass comes to Mott. Mott and Mins play catch. Mott takes a shot. Morales didn't see it. Covers up, and no more extracurricular activities.
Reagan kind of just got pushed into the ground there. But it's just been the no-look passes that's really been what's killing this Lakers in this second period. We saw a couple that have turned into breakaways so far with that Aaron pass on the blue line, and that last one was just a no-look spin around to absolutely nobody. Mott was able to pick that one and walk in, and a good save by Morales to keep himself and his team into this game.
McLaughlin, long-range shot, deflected. Referee says no high stick. Losing his balance is Allen. He goes crashing into the boards. That puck is flipped to center ice. Hellman bearing down on Bro. Bro just going to take it himself, plays it off the boards to Allen. Can't get it in, comes to McLaughlin. McLaughlin gets the blue line, dumps it in. Gets there first. Over to Allen. Allen just going to walk out himself. It's tripped up on the play, and there will be a call, delayed penalty here. The Bulldogs look to set up. Bro takes a long-range shot. That one goes sailing out of play. Bulldogs will go back to the power play.
It was Allen's this great hockey IQ, really, to realize that once he turned around in that kind of behind the net area, nobody was guarding him. Everybody was looking at someone else, so he just decided, hey, I got room. Let me go right to the front of the net and draw a penalty. That's exactly what he did. The Bulldogs trying to get back that 4-goal lead here on the power play.
The captain, Carson Wood, sits. Scramble draw comes loose to the Bulldogs. Nice poke check there by Morales. Sent the length of the ice. Strasky with it behind the net. Hits Gajewski in stride. Gajewski with a nice move and then gets hip checked. Recovering is the defender for the Lakers. Puck doesn't get out. Strasky. Gajewski to Mins. Mins down low to Callaway. Tried to hit Allen for a backdoor tap-in. Just over his stick. Back to Mins. Mins leaves it for Strasky. Strasky shoots into the glove of Morales. Minute 16 still left in this Bulldog power play.
Strasky had the opportunity to pass that one over for the one-timer from Gajewski, but he elected to take the shot instead. That's because Allen had a good screen in front of the net, but he was eventually just slightly moved, so Morales was able to see that puck all the way through right to his chest.
Jammer digs in for this draw against Pouliot, won by Jammer. McLaughlin to Smith. Back to McLaughlin. Finds Reimer. Reimer walks in. Spins back in the corner. Him and McLaughlin almost switch places, back to Smith. McLaughlin to Reimer. He walks in, shoots just over top of the net. Puck comes to Reagan. Leaves it for McLaughlin. Read well that time by the Lakers. Scramble for it. McLaughlin does come away with it. Back to the line and Smith. To Reimer. Reimer walks in once again, shoots again. Toe save by Morales. Jammer gets the rebound. Walking in again is Reimer. Shot. Not sure if that was a shot pass or just a shot. Deflected out of play, 28 seconds to go.
He was trying to look for a Jammer back door, because Jammer, that big fella in front of the net, had his stick just planted. Lakers couldn't pick it up. And it was going to be there, but it was a good stick from Morales to poke that one and eventually get out of play so he can get all four PKers to change.
Face-off one back by the Bulldogs again. Strasky gets it back. One-time shot tipped in front, never got home. Puck is played to the line. Mins walks in, tries to go cross ice. Now they do get it to Gajewski. Gajewski shoots. That one's turned aside by Morales. 5 seconds to go in the power play. DeCalloway still with it. Tries to Gajewski for a one-timer. Sticked aside by Hellman. Lang loses his stick. Allen spins away. Finds Gajewski. Gajewski walks in. Backdoor pass. Tap in. Scores. Cyrus Toth gets his first. The Bulldogs' depth scoring coming to fruition tonight.
This is just an overall great read by Toth. Look at him. He's just going straight to the net. Nobody sees him the whole entire way through, and it's an amazing pass to get to him. And it's just the aggressiveness from the Bulldogs, and Toth able to realize that the winger that is supposed to be guarding him completely is turned to his back. And Bulldogs extend their lead back to 4, what they had earlier in the second period.
That shot is gloved down by Morales. Nice play right off the boards. Thaler. Oh, toe drag around, Marley. And now there's a pileup in the net. Everything but the puck is in.
Got super close to getting in, though, as that puck was just sitting there. And I think Marley went for the hit and went off of his skate and hit, I think, just the outside of the post. But if that puck did go in, I think it would have been a clean goal because it wasn't necessarily a Laker that caused the havoc. It was more of the Bulldog defense that drove the Laker forwards into their own netminder.
Faceoff is coming outside. So I guess they're going to say the Lakers did knock the net off. 6:23 to go in the second period. Bulldogs leading the Lakers 5-1. Reagan wins this faceoff back to Toth. Toth leaves it for Ziskander. Ziskander gets the line, dumps it in. Belzile, hard hit there, causes a turnover, gets it back, tries to center to Reagan, head of his race. Toth, long range shot, tipped by Jammer just wide. Jammer using that big frame, protects the puck. Back to the blue line in Toth. Toth spins to Reagan. To Ziskander, slap shot, long range. That one never got to Morales. The Lakers come away, big hit there from Jammer. Puck played to space. Jammer tries to get to it first, then lays a big hit once again right in front of the penalty box doors. Toth, stretch pass to Reagan. Reagan tries to find Bro, intercepted. Here come the Lakers. Thaler plays it towards the net, turned aside by Traska. McLaughlin off the boards to Allen, chips it to space. Weidman falls down, trips over the red line. Bro intercepts the pass, tries to find Weidman. Instead of his reach, dumps it in. Bernarski takes a shot from Weidman. Puck comes loose, Bulldogs with possession. Allen plays it to space and Weidman. Off the boards to Bro. Dumps this one into Reimer. Reimer tries to go between his legs for a pass to Allen. Turned aside. That puck is played to space. Pouliot. Poke check there, and here goes Allen again. Allen finds Reimer in the center of the ice. Puck turned over. It's in Bro's skates. Can't really get to it. Pouliot takes a run. Knocks McLaughlin down. Weidman to Allen. Allen with a nice move. Big save there by Morales. 4:17 to go in the second period. Don't miss Chase Matthews live at Adrian College on Saturday, March 21st at 7 p.m. for our spring concert. It's free for all Adrian College students, and tickets are available now at adriancollege.hometownticketing.com. That's March 21st. Chase Matthews, at Adrian College. We're holding it down.
It's a big save from Morales on that last one, and it didn't look like a big save, but Allen's shot got tipped, so it kind of was a little bit of a deflection and kind of like a curveball or a changeup, and he was able to get the glove on just in time before it went past him.
Puck played all the way back down to the Bulldogs' end. Smith has it. Plays it to Mott, right back to Smith. Taking a fall is Cameron Hellman. Smith goes away, another fall. That was Ethan Hellman. Smith protecting the puck. Backhands it in behind the net. Marley there first. Marley, his turn to protect the puck. Him and Strasky weren't on the same page. Strasky plays it off the boards to Smith. To Gajewski. Gajewski, backhand pass. Tried to find Marley. Puck comes loose in the slot. Puck comes back to Strasky. Intercepted here by Hellman. Hellman gets poke checked. He'll go off for a change. Not happy as he smashes a stick. It's been that kind of night here for the Lakers. Strasky just holding Terpstra off. 3:12 to go in the second period. Gajewski using his speed. Goes right through the Laker forward. Center ice gets it in. Nice pass to Mott. Mott from a long range hits Smith. He falls down. Now the Lakers are away. Another broken stick. That puck is played around Toth, and Toth poke checks it away from Hughes. Nice one-touch pass. Smith with a nifty play. Finds McLeod. McLeod by himself towards the net. Nice stick there by Senti. Senti lobs this one out to center ice. Ziskiner catches it, plays it. He's still down on the ice. Right in front of the Bulldog bench. Referee says puck is still loose. Now it comes free. Husted dumps that one in. The rest of his line mates go off for a change. Toth takes a big hit. Puck is loose behind Traska. Reagan loses it to Pouliot. Pouliot dumps it back in. Toth can take it himself, finds McLeod. McLeod to Reagan off his glove. I'm not going to say a hand pass. They're going to play on. McLeod with it. Spins away. Tries to find Reagan towards the net. Fresh off the bench is Mins. Tries to play it in the slot. Bro can't get there first. Bro intercepts. Bro in with Reagan. Has Weidman. Backdoor. Finds him. Weidman once again from a sharp angle. Backhands one. Don't know if that ever got to Morales. Now a long-range pass for Kelly. He's going to beat out the icing. Over skates it. McLaughlin there first. To Weidman. Weidman. Nice cross-ice pass. One touched. To DeCalloway. Calloway leaves it for Bro. Bro has space. Sharp angle. Nice move towards the net. Puck comes free there. Now the Lakers and Henry. Cross ice to Taller. Taller just dumps that one into Traska, and he will cover. 58.5 seconds to go in the second.
Bulldogs have really been able just to settle down into this game over the last 5 minutes or so of this period, and you can just see the skill that they have throughout this whole entire lineup, and just the smart plays and be able to make the right ones too. Not being too fancy with the puck is super important, especially when you're up by 4. You start to think, hey, this might be a point night for me, but instead they're making the right idea, the right plays, and that's exactly what you want leading into the playoffs and eventually into nationals.
Bulldogs win the draw, exit the zone. Allen leaves it for Jammer. Off the boards to Reimer. Bouncing puck, comes back to the line. Mott keeps it in. To Jammer. Jammer dumps it into Allen. Allen spins away from a check, but Hellman comes back in. Cross ice to his brother. Nice stick by Mott, or Ethan Hellman would have been loose again. Face off at center ice, 28.8 to go.
I mentioned that great stick by Mott. It was a super important one too, because he was kind of caught up in his own skates and he quickly turned around and got his stick on it. Otherwise, he would have been flat-footed, and I mean, you could just know the skill out of Hellman there. He would have been able to speed around and even having a grade A chance to get another one past Traska.
With another nice play, stepping up at his own blue line. Lakers have the puck. Senti dumps this one in. Hits the skate of Strasky. Didn't know where it was. Nice play by Mott to Marley. 10 seconds to go. Gajewski's just going to dump this one in. Marley, though, does get there first. Centering pass. Never got home, and that puck's going to come to center ice. 2-1. Bulldogs will head to the locker room. A 5-1 lead over the Lakers, increasing their advantage by 1 here in this second period.
It was an overall successful period for the Bulldogs, but I want to mention that there was a little bit more fight out of this Lakers squad, especially in that first 5 to 10 minutes or so. It was kind of back and forth hockey. You know, it was really impressive just to see them respond after that first period where nothing was really going their way. They had their chances, eventually did find one, but Adrian still able just to keep the foot on the pedal here in the second period.
He's Tyler Ackerman. I'm Jack Whitehead here up in the booth. Bulldogs now 2 for 5 on the power play, and then that Toth goal was about a couple seconds after penalty expired, so the Bulldogs power play doing well. Lakers goal scorer Ethan Hellman scored his number 23 on the year, leads the conference in that category, and obviously the Lakers in points. Brendan Walk, number 24, picks up an assist on that one. Luke Marley and Cyrus Toth for the Bulldogs. Bulldogs depth scoring coming alive here in this one as 2 of them. Now Jonas Iskander and Cyrus Toth each pick up their first of the year. How big is that depth scoring? Because we've seen this Bulldog team have 4 guys a point per game or above. Now you get these guys contributed. This team could be very dangerous down the stretch.
Yeah, and I think that's where the Bulldogs are the best, when everybody's just going on all cylinders, and it's not just maybe the top line that's producing or the second line, it's all four lines. And especially with Turin being out of this game, you had a little bit of a question of, that's a big part of your scoring and what you do. And the Bulldogs have done what they've needed to do throughout this game and put the foot on the metal, like I mentioned before.
Bulldogs up 5-1 going into the third. If you're the Lakers, you obviously still want to battle in this one, but you kind of get the sense that this game is over. Do you try anything different because you play this team once again in 24 hours on your home turf? Are you looking to get any adjustments, see anything, what can work for them to benefit tomorrow?
I think it's what they have to think about now is, hey, we're going to build for tomorrow. You're building to have a good period like this past second period, and where you can take some momentum going into the next game, where your opponent has struggled in the second game of the series. It's just a huge thing for the Lakers to show up in this third period and make sure that they keep this one, maybe I would say just tie the period. That would be a goal. Just tie the period. You might lose still by 4, but as long as you have some type of momentum going into the next game tomorrow, I think that's a huge factor that I need to think about.
Bulldogs out shooting the Lakers 29-16. Have won both periods. The first 3-0, the second 2-1. We'll see what the Lakers have in store in the third period. But like you said, Bulldogs, their last 4 game 2s of series, they are 1-3. Their lone win was last week against Toledo. They lost the previous 3. As for the Lakers, they are 3-1. See if they can do anything differently tomorrow night. We're going to step aside with the players for the second intermission. Bulldogs 5, Lakers 1. You're watching on ACTV.
The Adrian College Media Production House provides opportunities for students to learn and grow live on the airwaves, just like Matt Kibbe.
I've gotten a chance to create a relationship with coaches and teams and learn more from people instead of trying to teach myself something. Gotten an opportunity to expand my knowledge of sports, hone in on my skills as a broadcaster, learn about equipment in different ways. You get more of a connection with professors as well.
Providing opportunities, growing leadership. The Adrian College Media Production House. Thanks for tuning in.
Bulldog fans, remember to follow Adrian College TV on social media. For game highlights and campus events, you can catch it all on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, and X at AdrianCollegeTV. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel to catch all our future streams live and support your Bulldogs.
You stand today, students, on the threshold of a magical time in your life. A time of significant growth and introspection, self-awareness, challenge, and great, great opportunity. A time that you will always look back on.
I'm a special ed social worker, and I'm a third-year public affairs major.
I'm an action filmmaker.
Jevi is like a consolidated platform where I could have focused information in a couple swipes.
You can be another small voice that adds to a beautiful space. That's what I'm here for.
This is the Arrington Bookstore at Adrian College, the place to get game day ready, represent your clubs and organizations, and be Bulldog proud. With a wide selection of merchandise and a smile at every visit, stop by inside the Kane Student Center to pick up your Adrian College wares and make it another great day to be a Bulldog.
Welcome to Adrian College, where we believe in educating both the heart and the mind. With over 100 innovative academic programs and 10 cutting-edge institutes, you'll find a path that's right for you. Join our vibrant community of over 50 athletic teams and discover why we're recognized as a U.S. News & World Report Most Innovative Institution. Adrian College, where passion meets purpose. Your future starts here.
One-on-one battles lead to unit battles, which lead to team battles, and then a big victory at the end. Nothing different today than what you do every day, all right? Love you guys. Win on three. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Let's go.
Before the achievements, before the celebrations, there's the work. Early mornings, late nights. Every challenge faced, every extra effort made.
Every victory starts with preparation.
We value leadership, resilience, and innovation. No victory without work. Because success isn't given, it's earned. Welcome to Adrian College.
Hi, I'm Aubrey Morgan, the current student government president here at Adrian College. I chose Adrian College because of the campus size. Campus feels like a fun, energetic community where everyone knows each other. If you want to see what Adrian has to offer for you, you can schedule an in-person visit at adrian.edu/campus-visit.
Adrian College is a pinpoint like no other. With our 77 undergraduate degrees, 47 majors, and 21 broad fields of study, Adrian has a one-of-a-kind, hands-on learning experience for everyone. Do you want to visit the campus of Adrian College in person? Visit adrian.edu/campus-visit. Again, that's adrian.edu/campus-visit. Come take in the beautiful facilities at Adrian College for yourself.
Adrian College is a private liberal arts institution known for its diverse academic programs, strong emphasis on experiential learning, vibrant campus life, and commitment to fostering a supportive community. Want to visit Adrian College for yourself? Visit our website at adrian.edu/campus-visit.
Ready to elevate your game? At Adrian College, our athletes strive for excellence on and off the field. Get involved in over 50 student clubs and organizations where your passions meet purpose. With innovative programs and personalized learning, our academics are designed to ignite your future. Experience vibrant student life, where community and connection shape your college journey. Adrian College, where you belong. Apply today and become part of the Bulldog family.
these students who have worked so hard to achieve what so many never achieve. This evening you join the select company of people who hold a baccalaureate degree or a master's degree. You join a privileged group of individuals, a minority of persons in this country, and an even smaller fraction from around the world who have had both the opportunity to pursue higher education and the intelligence, discipline, and determination to reach this goal. You should be very proud.
I will unquestionably miss being an Adrian College Bulldog. I will miss the pink flowers that light up the campus each spring, the dining halls that prompt exchanges of, "How's your day been?" after a long day of classes, and the sporting events that fill students with pride. I will miss the way this campus instantly feels like home each time I set foot on that Bulldog mile.
Ready? 1, 2, 3.
If there was one word I was going to use to describe the communication arts program at Adrian College, it would be unique. Students find themselves on the radio, in front of and behind the camera, and directing their own programs. Students learn in a personalized environment that sets them up for a world of opportunities. Are you ready for your moment in the limelight? Learn more about the Rush Communications Center and Adrian College's communications program by visiting adrian.edu today.
You're an 0-1, right?
The diploma you will receive symbolizes your efforts and distinguishes you as a highly educated person, learned in the arts and sciences and prepared for a life of achievement and great accomplishment.
Adrian College has built something very special. You've created not just an academic environment, but a culture of physical excellence, discipline, and resilience. You've turned this college into a place where pushing the limits isn't the exception, it's the expectation.
We leave here with countless memories, loyal friendships, and moments that have shaped our character far beyond what we could have imagined when we stepped onto campus. So now, class of 2025, we've come a long way, and I know as we step into this next chapter, we'll step into a new exciting adventure. I know we will do so in faith, in confidence, and in gratitude. Thank you guys, and congratulations, Adrian College, class of 2025.
Welcome back to the Arrington Ice Arena. Bulldogs leading the Grand Valley State Lakers by a score of 5-1 after 2 goals in the second period. Luke Marley and Cyrus Toth for the Bulldogs. Ethan Hellman got his conference leading 23rd to pull Grand Valley State at the time within 3. And Toth's goal made it a 4-goal lead once again. Bulldogs just looking to nail this one down and head to Grand Valley State tomorrow, looking for the sweep.
Yeah, these next 20 minutes are a little bit difficult when you're already up by 4 to still have a little bit of fire in you to keep on going. So I'm interested to see what this next 5 minutes of this third period is going to be and see what Bulldog team we get.
Reimer wins the draw immediately, and we are underway. Turned over at the blue line, and Strasky pokes it to the Grand Valley State defense. Walk in for Grand Valley. Mott plays it to the line, not out. Mott gets it back, plays it to Reimer. To Jammer, tried to get it to Allen. Poked away, and it's going to go all the way down for an icing as the official waves it off. As I say it, out of the net it is Traska. Mott behind the net. Just going to wait here for now. Then plays it to his partner Trasky. To Allen. Allen gets center ice, dumps it in on net. Patted aside to the corner. Jammer tried to get it to Reimer, unsuccessful. Turned over, Pouliot with it at center ice. Nice move around Bro. Pouliot, another nice move. Backhands one towards the net. Stopped by Traska. Puck not covered, played around the boards. Nobody covering at the blue line. Goes all the way down through the Lakers' end. Smith pressuring Senti. Played in front of the line now with 2-on-1. Hellman with it, long range shot, gloved aside. Kind of knew he was shooting that one. That time it was Cameron Hellman. Nice save by Traska. Lang takes a shot from McLaughlin. McLaughlin throws him down again, and he's going to get called for it.
Easy call. Talked about a little bit in the first period that the second one always gets called, and it's another retaliatory penalty. This time for the Bulldogs. The previous one was for the Lakers. So Lakers having some momentum here to start this third period, and now they have another chance on the power play to hammer one home and to get this game back to a 3-goal deficit.
The first Laker power play looked dangerous. The second, not so much. We'll see. The third has in store Wood. To Thaler. To Wood. Fakes the shot. To Thaler. Thaler down off the stick of Ziskander. Toth turns, fires, sends it the length of the ice. Wood goes back on it. Wood going to skate it himself. Leaves it there for a walk. To Hellman. Back to walk. Right up the center ice. Patted aside to the corner by Traska. Back to the line. Hellman to Wood. Saucer pass knocked down by Tollip. Back to Wood. To Thaler. Back to Wood. Wood shot. That one's turned aside once again. Thaler gets to the rebound, plays it to Hellman. Hellman back down at the corner and walk over his stick. Ziskander turns, fires, shoots at the length of the ice. Minute gone by in the power play.
A couple of grade A chances, a couple of screens in front of the net, but Trask able to read it all the way through and come up with a couple of big saves in this PK so far.
Malagna skating it himself, dumps it in, gets there first. Then Mott pickpockets him, plays it reversed around the boards, can't get out. Henry keeps it in. Husted shot, that one goes wide. Rebound there for Henry. Smith angles him off. Pass to the slot, deflected back to the blue line. Malagna, 25 to go. Malagna fakes the shot to Husted. One-time shot patted aside by Traska. Big hit there from Mott. Puck comes loose to Husted. Back, shot comes through Malagna. That one's blocked. Cleared by Mott, and that'll just about do it. Mott with a few big blocks there as McLaughlin standing up, exits the penalty box. Long range stretch pass. Sure they were ready for it, then Ragged stumbles. Toss pass just out of his reach, then will come down for an icing.
That Laker power play was a little bit more deadly than what we've seen so far, but again, there's the shot blocking and the 6 in the lanes from the Bulldogs. That last one, it was Smith and Mott, both in the shooting lane. Don't know why it was the shot selection. You had 2 open men to the right and to the left of you, but good block shot from Mott either way.
Face-off one back by the Bulldogs. Mins plays it high off the glass. Bounces McLeod. Trying to get by Red. Red comes away with it. Has Hughes with him. Red backhands one towards the net. Out of the reach, and on it is Kego. Back to the line, walking in. Shot, another block. Reagan blocks that one and deflects out. You asked what Bulldog team we're getting. We're getting the defensive-minded team right now. Bulldogs blocking everything, making life easy for Traska.
Yeah, that's what you like to see, especially when you're up by 4. Sometimes you think that you can get away with not blocking a shot, but I mean, you want to think that this is a playoff hockey team in the Bulldogs and what they're working for later in the end of this year. That's exactly what you've seen over them from the past couple of years. I mean, this team is always just a well-oiled machine.
Given away, Hellman tried to get it to his brother off the skate of Bro. Down Wood. Plays it off the stick of Bro. Luckily, that would have been icing. Bro goes back on it. Pressured by Hellman. Turned over at the blue line. Jammer does get it back. To McLaughlin. As Reimer at center ice. Lining him up was Wood. Laid offside. Wood is back on it. Bulldogs up to 31 shots. Lakers 22. Reimer picks that one off with a skate. And then Bro from long range turned aside. Calloway from the corner. He shoots, scores! Or Hunter Allen, excuse me, that time. Not sure if that was deflected in front. Like he was pointing to someone. Regardless, the Bulldogs extend that lead 6-1.
Yeah, it was Reimer in front of the net, but it's Allen's shiftiness that he's going to eventually pick up this puck, and instead of passing it to the point, he just goes right around that top of the circle, and it deflects off of the knee of Reimer and past Morales. Morales was going to his right. That's where the shot was going, but the deflection off of Reimer's knee goes back across to the left, and the Bulldogs up by 5 here with 14 to go.
You mentioned it earlier, but Morales deep in his net once again. He's given up 6 goals on 33 shots. No chance here. Lakers right away, shot, scores. Ben Pouliot, 20 seconds after the Bulldogs extend to the lead, gets it right back.
This is just a defensive breakdown from the Bulldogs. Well, that's eventually just going to be all by himself in the middle. You can see right in the middle of the slot, the center's not there. Takali was going to the corner to get his man. Both of the defense for the Bulldogs were on that right side, and then the wingers kind of collapsed a little bit too late. And it's an easy goal for the Lakers to get themselves back to it being a 4-goal deficit.
No chance there from Straska. And wide open right in the slot, top of the blue paint. Pouliot makes it 6-2. As the referee blows the whistle, doesn't have his hand up, but directing someone to the box. It's going to be Ben Pouliot, the goal scorer.
Never really directed on what the call was for.
I think they're going to call a 10-minute misconduct, or they're going to call a 2-minute unsportsmanlike. Looks like it's going to be the misconduct. So I believe he's holding up 5-5.
I think you're right on that one. And he had the power play unit out for a second. And they're realizing that the puck drop is not going to be where they think it is, and it's going to go back into the zone. So yeah, it gets that 10-minute after scoring, which really hurts him. In the sense of you just kind of had some fire into you, and he must have said something to the referee that caused him to get into the box.
Face-off one back by the Bulldogs. Must have said something towards the referee. The referee did not like. He will sit to about the 4.5-minute mark. Gajewski off the skate into McLaughlin. Cross-ice pass to Smith. Smith getting hounded. Comes away with it. Spins away. Still has it. Puck protection clinic. Back to McLaughlin's shot. Stick goes flying to Morales. That one's out of play.
Something that I noticed in that first period, and that was the Bulldogs being able to cycle the puck well and put the body in front of the defender and the puck, and keeping that puck just away from it. And Smith just uses his overall strength. I mean, you got 3 Lakers right on you. You've got to come away with that puck if you're a Laker, and you don't. And Smith creating a chance out of nothing, basically.
Linesman kicks out Hellman. Saw that early in the game, not much in the middle stages, but face-off one back. Collard. Hellman, nice one-touch pass cross ice to his brother. Cameron Hellman gets checked there by McLaughlin, throws it towards the net, stick to side by Traska. Bulldogs get possession, flip it out to center ice. Hellman dumps it in. McLaughlin on it. Off the boards to Bro. Cross-ice pass hits Mins. Mins loses it in his skates. A big hit there for McLaughlin. He's going to go to the box once again. I believe it's going to be called interference.
Going to be right on that. He hit the guy who just never had that puck. So we'll catch the replay, and it's kind of hard to see from our vantage point, but Vince is going to get this puck, and he kind of just loses it in his feet, and it's just sitting there for a second, and then it's the support. As you can see, the Laker never even got to that puck or touched it. So McLaughlin sitting in the box, and again, Lakers back on that power play.
Face-off one back by the Bulldogs. Mott tries to clear. Puck is loose behind the net. Strasky battling for it. Puck does come free to Weidman. Weidman buying time, just shoots it down the ice. Delayed offside here to Jammer. Sure not to touch that. That face-off would have been back in the Bulldogs' end. Smart play by him. Wood leaves this one for Hellman. Cameron Hellman gets the pass back and dumps it in. Jammer tries to find Weidman, maybe third time's the charm. Third breakaway of the night. Another stop. Morales, Weidman cannot buy one. Nice pass there from Jammer. Morales has played pretty sharp at times tonight. Bulldogs' continuous pressure hasn't made it easy on him. Minute to go. Bulldogs penalty kill. Wood up the boards to Walk. Nice poke check to Kelt. Shot never really got there. Deflected away. Hellman walks in. He takes a shot. That one's blocked by Smith. Lakers still with it. Two guys in front. Cameron Hellman. He shoots. Nobody knows where it is. Puck comes away to the corner. Poked by DeCalloway. Smith pressuring Morales. Morales causes a turnover. Jammer's all alone. And Smith's just going to buy some time. Shoots it in. Now Jammer goes to pressure Henry. Henry with a nice fake. He's going to take it himself. Loses control. Strasky rides him to the boards. 5 seconds to go in this power play. Cross, last second shot here from Husted. That one goes sailing over top of the net. McLaughlin out of the box. Bulldogs with another penalty kill. Successful penalty kill. Chance here comes out in front. Weidman gets it back. Plays to Husted. Puck does come loose back to the Laker blue line. Malegna going to take some room. He's going to skate it to center ice, get it in. He's going to go off for a change. More contact there to the right of Traska. Some pushing and shoving happening by Bro. Right out front in Kego. That one shot the length of the ice. Will come back down for icing.
Thing to note that I think Nye is out of the game for an injury. You saw him in the first period kind of get hurt with his shoulder and possible dislocation. We haven't seen him back since that first period. I forgot to mention that in the second. So just a quick reminder that he's been out since the first, out with that upper body injury.
We've seen Belzile sort of step into that role after that injury. 10:39 to go in the third. Linesman once again not having it, this time with Strasky. Face-off one back by Reimer. Reimer comes away with it, working up the boards. Still with it, plays to Allen. Allen chips it by Collard. Right on net, Morales will cover.
Well, pushing and shoving from Allen, and that's somebody who is always down to get under the skin of their opponent. Hunter Allen. He's served a couple penalties for it, but he's always a pesky guy, and he's good too, so he's able to back it up most of the time.
Face off one clean by Cameron Hellman. He gets it back. With space cut off nicely by Allen. Another one of those giveaways you were talking about. Blind pass to the center of the ice. Lakers are going to have to clean that up tomorrow's game. It's to center ice. McLaughlin knocks that one down out of midair, and here goes Allen. Allen with speed across center ice. Shoots! Big save there with the pad from Morales. It's all air. It's stick check. Puck goes bouncing in the air. Allen Plays it to McLaughlin. McLaughlin with a lot of room. He's just going to take it, weave his way in. Senti knocked him down. Almost a hook there for McLeod. Now Wood gets to center ice, dumps it in. Around to Reagan. Reagan going to take off. Still going. He's by the forwards. Got speed. He cuts out wide. Has him beat towards the net. Big save Morales. Puck is loose. Side of the net. Puck is in the net, but I believe the whistle went. Bulldogs get an offensive zone faceoff. Just a reminder, ACTV broadcasts are fully student ran. Got my partner Tyler Ackerman, myself, Jack Whitehead, Abby Reed directing us. Behind the scenes, and Parker Byer on top cam for you tonight.
I think Morales has done an excellent job in this game so far. I mean, the box score isn't going to really help him that much, but he stopped at least 3 breakaways from Wyman. And just even that last play there, it's a 2-on-man rush, another 2-on-1 opportunity, and he makes up another big save. So I would give credit to him. It's just this Laker team hasn't really been backing up their netminder.
A long-range shot hits the official up high from a sharp angle. He looks to be all right. Now Walk with a chance around Ziskander. Ziskander angles him off. Now Toth getting pressured. Evades the brush. Played to the line, bouncing puck, kept in for now. Now Gajewski. Tried to hit Smith for a breakaway out of his reach. Nice defensive play there from Senti. Gajewski gets it back. Saucers one to Smith. Tried to hit Marley. Couldn't do so. Smith plays it off the very top of the glass and in. That line goes off for a change. 8:30 to go. Third period. This one basically decided. Bulldogs once again playing well in game 1 of series. Mott almost gets hit into the bench. Morales plays that one to Reagan. Mins throws a hit. McLeod throws a hit. Mins recovers the blue line, dumps it back in. McLeod again pressuring, plays it to the line, and Strasky. Strasky long range shot tipped there by Mins. Morales stop shot number 40. Bulldogs will get another offensive zone faceoff. 7:55 to go.
I think what the Lakers got to pick up with is just their turnovers in the defensive zone. They're doing a poor job of protecting the puck and just basically just giving it up to the Bulldogs so that they have chance after chance, and when they want to get that puck out, they're just not able to.
Strasky tried to hit Mott, taken away by Hellman. Mott pokes it off Hellman's stick, plays it to Weidman. To Callaway. And the Bulldogs will regroup in their own end. To Weidman. Weidman flips that one right over top of the Adrian College Bulldog logo. The Lakers trying to get something going. Callaway throws a check. Getting the blue line is red, can't get it in. Goes back. Plays a backhand to Hellman. He spins. Throws it up the center of the ice. McLaughlin picks that one off. Now getting center ice is Hellman. Cameron Hellman. Straska comes out to play that. Leaves it for Bro. Ryan Bro through center ice. Just going to shoot that one down in on Morales. Hit throwed once again there by Belzile. He's throwing his body around. Now chipped ahead, and Kelly. 1-on-3. Nice stop, but lost control of it. Reimer plays it off the boards. Senti with a nice player. Allen and Jammer were home free. McLaughlin behind his own net. Right to his blue line, center of the ice. Reimer was unaccounted for. Jammer trying to get by Wood. Plays it to the corner. Plays it out to Allen. To McLaughlin. McLaughlin shoots. That one's blocked aside. McLaughlin takes the body on Talaire. Clamoring for the pass is Reimer, tapping his stick repeatedly on the ice. Reimer trying to get across ice to Jammer. Now shoots it that way. Turned aside by Morales. 3-on-2 here. Brewing for the Lakers. Husted lost it, but it sort of a shorter pass one time. Didn't get much on it, and the one-time shot got a lot on it. Lang backdoor pass. That one's sticked aside by Ziskinder. To Hughes. Hughes is offside. I don't think he knows it. Face-off whistled. We'll have a neutral zone face-off. 5:26 to go in the third period.
That was a great shift there by Jonas Ziskinder. He almost basically saved the goal because Trasko was outside of his net and that puck was wrapped around and was sitting there right in the blue paint and was able to whack it away before a Laker forward did.
Face-off one. Here's Hellman shoots. That one's sticked aside to the corner. Pinching down is Laird. Big hit there by Lang, on Gajewski. Puck comes free, and I believe next whistle, Pouliot will be free to exit the box. Now a chance here at center ice. Strasky pokes it off the stick. Now that shot from the opposite side of center ice, but it was deflected. Mock goes back on it. Nice nifty skate work by Marley. Now Smith all by himself. Smith tried to fake leg and a turnover right in front. Shot, scores! More depth scoring as Carter McLeod gets another one off of that bad turnover by the Lakers. The Bulldogs put up a touchdown.
Yeah, this is just a pizza from the defense, the Lakers. And, I mean, McLeod can't have much of an easier pass to him. He's all by himself right in the middle of the slot. And, again, feel bad for Morales because he was just left out dry by his defense.
Yeah, pretty bad turnover there. Another one of those wide open, right in the slot chances. As Mins trips over the blue line. Reagan throws a big hit. Reagan plays it to Mins. One hands it back to McLaughlin. Fakes the pass, shoots. Morales never saw it, but it went way wide. Now a shot comes to McLaughlin. He gives it away. And that's played off the boards. Chipped in by Kelly. Bro back on it. 4 to go in the third period. Bro plays to McLaughlin. Up the boards to Mins. And Senti on it now for the Lakers. Nice move by Wood. Hughes hits it back to Wood. Backhands one and Bro knocks that one away. Bro gets it back. It's McLeod's 5th of the year. A lot of Bulldogs. That one is flipped straight up, right into the scoreboard. I believe that's just 7 goal scorers for the Bulldogs, nobody with 2, so if you're head coach Gary Estalos, you got to be very pleased with the depth of the roster tonight.
Exactly what you want, too, at this point of the year. It's everybody's clicking on all gears right now, too, and that's the best part.
Scramble draw, taken back. See if Weidman can get one. There is 3 breakaways stopped. To Calloway. Spins and stops. Gives it back to top. Weidman chips it down farther. Back on it is Wood. Evades a check. And the puck comes loose to Wood. Calloway throws a hit on him. Now Hughes by himself. Calloway tried to run. I believe that was walk. Now turned away. Hellman taking a few slashes right in front of the Bulldog bench. Puck comes to Lang. Just under 3 to go in this one. McCalloway gets spun down. Now Jammer to Weidman. Not a breakaway, but a chance here. Leaves it for Jammer. Jammer back to the line, Strasky. Dumps it in, Weidman gets there first. Now a chance side of the net, wide open in front, Reimer. You want to talk about a defensive breakdown. Eli Reimer probably could have brought a picnic to the front of the net. He was all by himself for about 5 seconds, and Morales, once again, no chance.
This all starts from just the pressure from Wyman. I mean, he's just putting all the pressure in the world on it. And Reimer picks up this puck, and I don't know who was supposed to guard him or anything like that, and you just leave your goalie out to dry for a second time in a row. And Reimer gets his second of the night, and the Bulldogs up by 6.
You can't really fault Morales on these defensive breakdowns. Going to have the main focal point tomorrow. You'd imagine Bulldogs coming again. Allen takes a shot. That one goes high and wide. Mott uses his skate to keep it in. Chips it down deep to Allen. Allen fades a check. Still with it. Hunter Allen leaves it for Strasky. Strasky evades a check. Plays it down deeper to Jammer. Leaves it for Reimer. They miscommunicated. Now taken away by the Lakers. Reach the 2-minute mark here in this one. Bulldogs have really blown it open. Won every period, but started to blow it open these past couple of minutes. Knocked down by Collard. Center ice. Jammer throws a check on him. Collard ducked out of the way. Back to Mott. Mott gives it away, but gets it back and then turns it over. Chance out front. Long range shot knocked down by Mott. Nice move and another nice move. As Mott's away. Mott's still with it. Gets center ice, dumps it in. He'll go off for a change. Jammer pressures Wood. Wood spins away from him. Lays it off the boards. Barwick plays it back to Wood. Stepping up is McLaughlin. Hellman gloves that one down. Cross ice pass off the stick of Varwick. McLaughlin goes in. Varwick takes into the boards. Marley plays it back to Bro. Reverses it back to Marley. Puck comes free to McLaughlin. 30 seconds to go in this one. McLaughlin just going to lob this one down the ice. Tried to hit Marley. Nice play there from Senti. Bro chips it to Smith. Smith away with Marley. 2-on-1. Smith tries to get it to Marley. Marley almost had a backdoor tap in, but that time Morales way out of his net, cut the angle down. Stopped the Bulldogs' 45th shot of the night. This is all about done. 5 seconds to go. Maybe a final chance here, taken away by McLaughlin. Smith gets it at center ice, and the Bulldogs skate to win number 24 on the year, taking down number 18 ranked Grand Valley State Lakers by a score of 8-2.
And this was just pure dominance from basically the start of this game from the Bulldogs. They were able to control the puck the whole entire way, and really what they won was in the trenches. I mean, in the offensive zone behind the net was the puck battles. They were able to dominate and control the puck, moving that puck around really well, and eventually finding the back of the net, and always possible. And if I'm Grand Valley, we said at second intermission that you want to maybe have something to build off in that third period, but the Bulldogs completely shut them down and just absolutely blew this game open in that third frame.
Yeah, Ben Pouliot did pick up his 16th of the year right after, 17 seconds after Eli Reimer scored his first of the night. Eli Reimer got the last goal at 17:37 to give him the only 2-goal game here for the Bulldogs as they put up 8 goals. Weidman probably should have had a few with his 3 breakaways. Bulldogs put up 45 shots, scoring 8 goals. Their most goals, I'd say their most goals since something back when, but they scored 12 and 8 against Toledo last week, so scored 28 goals in their past 3 games, which is basically unheard of. They will take on Grand Valley State in the last regular season game tomorrow at 7:30. That's going to be at Grand Valley State. They look to build some more momentum heading into playoff time.
Yeah, we thought going into this game it was going to be a lot tougher. I mean, Grand Valley is usually a tough opponent for these Bulldogs, but I mean, you want to talk about just an overall solid and fantastic performance, and that's exactly what this Bulldog squad showcased here tonight. I mean, it's just pure dominance and a factor of that. That's exactly what you want to see leading into the playoffs and leading into nationals. Is your whole team that is working on all cylinders and playing as dominant as they were tonight.
Peyton Traska didn't really have to be very busy. He did record 24 saves. A few breakdowns there for the Bulldogs, allowing Grand Valley to get a few goals on the board. Other than that, Bulldogs dominate this one start to finish. Move to 17-4 all-time against these Lakers and 11-0 here at the AIA. 3 in a row taken by Adrian College. That'll do it for us up here in the booth. Tyler Ackerman for me, Jack Whitehead. Thank you for tuning in to this ACHA Division I broadcast here on ACTV. And as always, go Bulldogs.